me heart is dinky-doo. 'Tis me, Scottie McCLUE, and we're live on YouTube just for you. Live streaming, I popped up about 5 minutes ago just to say hi to every single one of you. Random pop-up on a Wednesday evening, and here we are back. So I hope you enjoyed that, but obviously we've still got the odd little gremlin to be dealt with, and that shall be done. How amazing is that now? Hopefully we've got much better reproduction here. The picture quality should be fine, the sound quality, and hopefully the focus and everything is sorted as well. So there you go. If you've just joined us, a very, very warm welcome. Lovely to have you with us, and dinky-doo from me, Scottie McCLUE. Now, lovely, we've got the tea ready tonight, not the Earl Grey. A good pizza says, hello there, a good pizza. Lovely to have you with us, and welcome. And hopefully everybody else will come and join us. We've just been multi-streaming there, and hopefully you managed to catch a bit of that. One or two little technical things still to be sorted out, but that will happen. Wonderful. Now, the big plan, of course, as many of you will know, is to see if we can get the phone-in going again. But that takes a little bit of skill and expertise. There we are. Hi again, Scottie. Hi, Susan. I hope that's better for you. Better reproduction. So there we are. Do let us know if you can hear me and if you can see me. I think both of these things are very, very important. Wonderful. Now, what else is happening? Yes, there we go. Everybody's getting the message and coming and joining us. That's what it's all about. There we are. It was good to see Gordon Robertson there. Yes, a lot better now. Good. That's good. Excellent. And you can hear me and you can see me. So there we are. That's what we like. We like that. Great quality, says Welly Song. Do you like that, Welly Song? I think what happens, and you'll be well ahead of me here, Welly Song, well ahead. You'll be welly ahead of me. But I think what actually happens is that you just have to cram so much stuff into the multi-streaming. The system struggles a little bit to cope. What do you think about what's happening to the arts? Oh, Welly Song, we need to get the arts back on their way. And I think what I'm doing right now is part of it. I think this could be the key to it. So there we are. So I would be quite willing to make myself something of a conduit. Hello, Typo, says the King. Hello, the King. Hell, Scottie. It's been a while. Hello, oh, hell yes. Hello, Scottie. How are you tonight? We are dinky-doo. Lovely to have you with us, Kareem. Thanks for joining us on the multi-stream. I believe that the little gremlins still pop up from time to time on that, so it wasn't quite what we were hoping for, but nevertheless, not to worry. Hi, Scottie, that's dinky-doo now. Absolutely, Betty, because we're just on the one stream, so we know that the multi-streaming is a bit too much for my system, you know? Not my personal system, just my system. Wonderful. If you don't mind me asking, Trump or Biden? Oh, the King. I wouldn't say anything political right now. All I can tell you is it's not going to be Scottie McCLUE as the next president of the United States. The main reason being, apparently, I'm not an American citizen. And you'll see that I'm on TikTok. So if you can get yourself onto TikTok at Scottie McCLUE, you will see that I've done a 15-second video on it. And it's up on YouTube, so you should be able to see that as well. Scottie McCLUE is not going to be the next POTUS, but who knows what the future might bring. Unlucky, Scottie, you'd have made a great POTUS. Yeah, my fellow Americans. Oh. All that sort of stuff. Has anybody liked the stream tonight? Oh, and can you subscribe, please? We're very, very much needing every single subscriber. Well, there we go. I find it very strange. You can have thousands of people on Scottie McCLUE's YouTube channel watching videos, but they're not actually subscribing. So I put a little video up to tell people it's absolutely free. There we are. It's absolutely free to subscribe to Scottie McCLUE. I think the word subscribe panics people, you know what I mean? Oh, so there we are. Yes, I think I would have been a very good president of the United States. Quite young, but experienced, experienced. And I think that's important as well. So there we go. I'm just going to let everybody know, guys. I'm going to share and let everybody know. So hello again, the wonderful Gordon Robertson. Hello, Gordon. Lovely to have you with us. I'm just going to share. I might disappear for a second. Don't panic. There we are. And we're sharing there that we're up again. Wonderful. So you should be able to see me. And I'll just say we're live again. Live again. There we are. And stream 2. Stream 2. This is tremendous. Am I still with you? I should still be with you. I hope you can see me and hear me. Stream 2. There we are. And we're at Scottie McCLUE. That's what it's all about. Yes. There we go. SCOTTIEMCCLUE. Right, so that's gone, and I've just posted that. So that should be appearing on your YouTube. Did I disappear? Oh, is it there? We can still see you. Oh, the king. Tremendous. Thank you for that. Audio and video, very good now. Gordon, I thank you. You're a very kind person. You give credit where credit is due. And you raise heck if things aren't just as they should be. So wonderful. So anybody just joining us, please subscribe. The king, I hope you've clicked subscribe. It won't cost you a bean. Tremendous. So that's that. But Gordon, could you see where I was coming from with the live stream? If you can imagine Marconi himself or the Wright brothers, Wilbur and Orville at Kitty Hawk when they were about to launch, tremendous stuff. Or Arthur Whitten Brown, yes, and Mr. Alcock, that sort of thing, with their Vickers Vimy bomber in 1919. Alcock and Brown. Of course, I've clicked subscribe. I'm your biggest fan of the king. Appreciated. I'm a massive fan, too, of yours, the king. There are one good turn, deserves another, I always say. So there we go. I'm going to share again. Let me know if you can still see me. This time it's Facebook. Right, Scottie McCLUE's Facebook. Fantastic stuff. We'll just save that. Wonderful. And then I can share. And just do that. Wonderful stuff. That's that. Fantastic. Excellent. There we go. Now, there we go. Let's see what's happened here. So there we go. What just happened here? Oh my goodness me. There we go. Can you still see me? Can you still see me? Wonderful stuff. Right, we're just sharing there. Watching the repair shop, ceramic cat being repaired. It was called Dinky. Oh, Betty McIver. We like that. Tremendous. So there. Oh dear. What's going on here? I seem to have lost you there. What happened there? So there we are. J-Dog, Dinky Doo. Lovely to have you back with us. Excellent stuff. Did you see or hear me there? That's what I need to know. Could you see or hear me? Wonderful stuff. Right, I'll save that as well. There we go. And I'm going to share again. So let's see if you can still hear me and see me as I share. There we are. On to the newsfeed there. It cut out for a bit, says J-Dog. Are you cut out for a second? I was frightened. Oh, the king! Never be frightened. Did we cut out again there? The bit of buffering. Oh, the king. Do not panic, we're back. Can everybody like the stream, please? OMG, not again. What's up, Eddie? What's happening? I was just doing a bit of sharing. Do not panic. There's too much panic. McCLUE is here. I am with you. So there we go. And that is excellent stuff. Welcome to the live chat. Now, I'm just going to see what's happening here. If I can chat to you on the live chat as well and get it. You're back. I'm back, the king. You're back now, Scottie. Dinky do the new. Kareem, I totally agree with you regarding our FM. There's a certain talk radio station that has the knife in Nicola, metaphorically speaking. Of course, I think the problem, Kareem says, Scottie, why are there people moaning about our FM regarding COVID-19? Yeah, let me see. She's damned if she does. She's damned if she doesn't. I think there's going to be a lot of this. There will be quite a lot of nastiness centred towards those who want independence for Scotland, because there's big money involved. Remember, we send about 70 to 75 billion pounds from Scotland to the Exchequer. Now, nobody likes to lose 75 billion pounds. I lost money to a fraudster, as you all know, and it is a bit of a nightmare, you know? So there we are. And obviously, the fraudster was very, very challenged as well, but it doesn't make it any easier. So I think the big panic is if the union, which has been only 313 years, so it's very short. Remember, Scotland is thousands and thousands of years old and has been trading with Europe for thousands of years. So Scotland is the senior partner, although at the moment we only have about 10% of the population. You know, it's a massive, massive country, and Scotland could be a very, very powerful country. And I think really that some of the Westminsterites need to change their attitude to Scotland and say, look, we're not the smarty pants that we felt we were 400 years ago. This is the Westminsterites I'm talking about. We need to get Scotland on side. We need to have serious talks. We need to show respect for our elders and betters. You know, this is the Westminsterites. This is me with my Westminsterite hat on. And, you know, we need to have sensible conversations with these clever people in Scotland. And, you know, because they are so much part of our life, they have subsidized us, although we've fed out that they haven't. They've subsidized us for years, and we don't want to lose them, you know. But the separatists and nationalists and whatever you want to call them need to be very, very careful that they don't upset the monarchy. Yes, because we need to take the monarchy with us, because it's our monarchy. It's a Scottish institution from 1603. So there we are. So we need to sort that out. So if you're an anti-monarchist, please remember you are no friend of Scotland, right? I'm just tipping you the wink there. Get your act together and realize what is what. The monarchy is not outdated. The Queen is our head of state. Somebody's saying today that she can't be Elizabeth II of Scotland because we haven't had an Elizabeth I. Her mother was Queen Elizabeth and was the Queen of Scotland. So there you are. Her father was the King of Scotland. So that would be an Elizabeth I. Scottie, I argued in Carlisle that we in Scotland subsidise England. The look on their face is total disbelief. Well, of course it is, because, Kareem, they've been fed that by the mainstream media. They've been fed it for years. So they don't they think, what? I never knew that, you know? So there we are. We need to get back to having our own Scottish media. When I was wee, all the Scottish newspapers were owned and run by Scottish people. They were very, very powerful. So there we are. So we need to get back to that. There's a video on YouTube. The UK economy is going to have to go over the edge. Right, Eddie Don, I see you've mentioned a mainstream journalist, very important journalist there. I've said this for years, though. I've said that if you have Brexit, then the economy will just annihilate, you know. So remember, COVID's only been around 5 or 6 months. Brexit's been around almost 5 years. We've spent £200 billion on Brexit to date. It's a very, very damaging idea just to save the face of a tiny minority of elitists, you know, and people who voted to come out the UK have been worked from the back. You know, so do remember that. Very important. Gordon, it's shocking. Project Fear 2 is in full swing. I argued that the monarchy would still be part of Scotland. They said, no, it's English. No, it's not. The monarchy is not English. Scottie, a really funny video was made using your clips in Star Wars. Have you seen this? No, the King. I have not seen this. So there we are. I shall find out what's going on there. So there we go, guys. So much to discuss, so little time to do it in. Very, very important. Now, I'm just going to see what's happening here. You're all watching. It's tremendous. Oh, that looks superb. The reproduction, the sound quality. Oh, hang on. Oh, right in my ears there. There we go. Fantastic. It looks absolutely wonderful. Now, what have we got here? I'll have to turn this down because I'm getting a big feedback from myself there. Did you get any feedback there? Kareem, the English just don't get it. They don't understand devolution or the rationale behind the independence argument. Yeah, I mean, I think Westminster could have been much, much smarter in respecting the Scots, their genius. Because if I'm honest about it, the Scots actually ran the empire for England. Yeah? So there we are, for England. You see, there's no such country as Britain. Britain is a land mass. And the great bit of Britain is the big bit of the land mass, which contains Scotland, England, and Wales, right? Wales is a principality, but it's a land mass. So there's 4 countries in there. There's Scotland, there's England, there's Wales, and there's Northern Ireland. All right? There's Northern Ireland, and Ireland is talking about getting back together. Why would Westminster respect the Scots, says Craig Patterson? Because of what we've done for Westminster. You don't bite the hand that feeds you. And that's what Westminster's doing if they're dissing Scotland. They're biting the hand that feeds them. Yes? So very, very important. We don't have that. So there we are. So that, Craig, is why they should respect the Scots. J-Dog was going to tell you, you can use your phone camera for the multi-streams. There's multiple ways to do it. You can set it up with an app on your phone, or you can connect it via the USB. How very, very interesting, J-Dog. You really are a very clever man, you know. I do have huge respect for your genius. Yes. J-Dog, do you mean using the phone as a webcam? Yes, I think that's what's happening. Why do you think maybe it's my webcam that's letting me down, J-Dog? Is the camera slow? Or am I onto something totally different here? So there we are. We need to find out more about that. I shall look into this. So there we go. Yes, if I can use that, That's very good, J-Dog. Scottie, I hope you're well. Jared John, Count Murcielago. Jared John, for the northeast of England. Well, welcome. Scotswood Road, eh? Lovely. Yes, we're absolutely. John Bell gives a shout, Scottie, to John Boy and his sexy Mrs. Terry. Oh, there we are. My goodness me. So there we go. Gordon is in touch with J-Dog there about the technical side, because if we can get that right, guys, we're on our winner, I can tell you. There's absolutely no doubt about that. Now, what have I got here? Oh, yes. I'm just going to share, guys, and as I say, you can do the same. That would be brilliant. So there it's gone on to Facebook now, and we are sharing big style that we're live now at YouTube. And just posting that. There we go. Oh. So I'll just put live now. There we are, YouTube. The only thing about FM radio, I would say, is we didn't used to have all this stuff that you have to do, all the typing stuff. We didn't have any of that, and that seemed to work all right. Wonderful. So there were what I was thinking and doing, J-Dog, and I don't know what you think about this. I was thinking in seeing if I could now live stream using the laptop on Facebook. How would that work? Should we have a little experimentation there? Would that be something of an idea? We love you, Scottie Boy. I thank you, John. Thank you very much. Scottie, I managed to find a chippy in Newmarket that will make me fritters. Woo! We love that. The last time I had them was in Glasgow, years ago. Yes, indeed, it would be. Right, I'm just going to share this right now. That's gone right now. Good evening, Scottie. I must say you're looking well, sir. Charles McLaughlin, thank you. Now, Charles, thank you for sending me these links to that guy. I did take them down because I don't want to confuse everybody, but fantastic stuff. And you'll probably hear a fair bit of McCLUE chat coming out on that. So there you are. So next time you're listening to that particular setup, listen out for McCLUE-isms. Do you think it's better for dogs to keep their crown jewels? Gordon Robertson, 100%. Never, ever, ever touch that. I was once in the park. Clyde, as a pup, had run away. And I went looking for him, but I had to wait till I got a phone call because my number was on his collar. And I got a phone call and someone said, have you lost a wee Labrador called Clyde? I said, yes, I have. They said, we've got him here. And I went down, and it was elderly ladies had him in a lead, so he couldn't come back when I called him or whistled him. Anyway, they said, have you had him done? I said, I beg your pardon, what do you mean? They said, well, have you? I said, oh, no, certainly not. Said, even the idea of that. And said, oh, I think that's a man thing. And I thought, no, we don't muck about with nature to that extent. So there you go, Gordon. So my advice for what it's worth is you'll obviously have to keep more of a weather eye on the wee man, but he's not got the big long legs that some of the setters or Labradors have. So he's unlikely to loup the Botanic Gardens fence and take off at speed, although he'll be quite fast on his feet. But, if you've got him coming back to you and everything seems to be fine and you're careful with him in the lead, I would never, ever interfere with the crown jewels, Gordon. I mean, which one of us would appreciate that? Because I think the wee soul is such a beautiful, beautiful work of nature. And you sent me a picture and he's such a gorgeous wee guy. So crown jewels in tattoo, I say. Scottie, did you watch the Scotland rugby the other day? No idea. I didn't get to see it, but I've no doubt it would be interesting. I remember you saying Clyde kept his. The vet's suggesting Oliver gets his off. Well, I would say to the vet, what is the thinking behind it? And obviously he's going to state the obvious, the flaming obvious. But you are the one that makes the decision, and Oliver will very much appreciate if you say, no, we'll hang on to that. We'll hang on to that, I think. So there we are. Guys, I'm still sharing. Can you all share as well? And can you subscribe? Here, Regan's just joined us. Scottie, nice headphones. I thank you, Regan. There's no expense spared, you know. I think these were about, they were about £6. So there we go. So McCLUE will splash out. Scottie, some poor souls lost their lives in the English Channel. It's very sad, but I can't understand why they're trying to blame the UK government. Do you have an opinion? Well, I think when something like that happens, you try to blame everyone. But it's absolutely tragic. I think that if France and Scotland were to target the people responsible for that, and if they were to say, look, we have a facility. If you are seeking asylum in Britain, landmass, one of the countries of Britain, then, or the UK, I should say, then what you need to do is register and we will process you. This is another reason we should never, ever, ever, ever be coming out of the world's top trading bloc, the EU. All this rubbish I see on social media. Oh, we're leaving because corrupt now. You're leaving because you're being worked from the back, right? Because the EU decided to look into the financial affairs of very wealthy people. And suddenly uproar. Right, get out of that right now. Well, how would we do it? How would we ever get the UK out of the EU? Just make a lot of stuff up. Tell the ordinary punters that they'll get their country back, even though it's no been anywhere. Okay? All that kind of nonsense. I could disprove every single reason that came up, and it was certainly not democratic the way that referendum was done. And I don't think there should be any more referenda until people have passed or sat an intelligence test, even an 11 plus, something like that. You took my class the other day. Oh, thank you. Rochak, we don't go into that on here. So there we are. But very kind of you. Oliver was 5 months old on Monday. I've had him 3 months. Feels like I've always had him. We're getting on great and communicating with each other. Gordon, you're a genius, right? And I'm not blowing smoke. I'm just telling you. You're a genius, and Oliver is a genius as well. So two genii communicating with each other. Amazing. There we are. What do we got here? Oh, my goodness me. My daughter has a Cocker Spaniel. When he's out for a walk, sniffing about, he starts barking. There's nobody around. Have you any idea why he behaves like that? If there's nobody about, he's just shouting. He's communicating pleasure. So you say, are you enjoying it? Woo, woo, woo. He's just delighted to be out. None of my dogs ever bark because they've had everything that they require. So there we are. Only once did old Lord Reith bark, and I was staying in an hotel. And I thought, well, I don't think there's any rules about the dog. I'll just take him in, but I'll take him in when everything's quiet. So I took him in late at night. In the morning, about 7 o'clock, some guests were leaving the hotel. Maybe they were reps in those days or something. And old Lord Reith thought he would just let me know. So, woo, 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 woo. Woo, 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 woo. I said, stop it. Shush, shush. Woo, 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 woo. I said, shush. So anyway, I thought I need to put him in the car, took him out, and the maitre d' was on the way. He said, "Excuse me, has anybody had a word with you about the dog?" I said, "No." He said, "Oh, I think you find they have." I said, "No, I do not tell fibs. They have not." He said, "Well, we don't allow dogs in the hotel." Now, I was booked in for a couple of weeks, so I said to him, "Just cancel the booking, that's no problem." So he lost himself a couple of £1,000 through cheeking up to McCLUE. So there we go. "Keep it up, mate," says Adam. "Thank you, Adam. Dinky do." So there we are. Scottie, the actress who plays the nosy neighbour on Still Game, announces the special on Still Game at Christmas. I hope it'll be available in England. It's a great show. Count McCLUE. We all love Still Game. I would have loved a little cameo role in Still Game. Just go in with my own bonnet on, go into the Klansman and say to Bobby, I'll have a pint of your finest, landlord. And for my friends, Jack and Victor, nothing. Sorry, my voice is getting a wee bit croaky there. Right, so where did we get to? Keep it up, mate. Adam, thank you very much. And Dinky do, I say. Have we done all the sharing? Have we got more sharing to do? I'll share this. I'll tell you. Well, I will tell you. There we are, and we'll just say live now. Yes, that's great. I'll post that. If you've got an account, follow me, Scottie_McCLUE. If you're on Twitter, at Scottie McCLUE. Facebook, you'll see it for yourself. I was an extra in Still Game. Magnus, I would have loved that. Well done, you. I was an extra in the 80s, in a Kick Up the 80s. Good night, Scottie. Stay safe. You too, Susan Shaw. Lovely to have you with us. And Dinky Doo, you take care of yourself. Susan knows about dogs. She could have advised us. Wonderful. So there we are. Susan, dogs. My daughter had a part. Oh, fantastic, Magnus. There we are. I love the Still Game guys. They're very, very funny. Very funny. Ah, wonderful. And the shop, Navid, the shop as well, terrific characters. So there we go. What's the time? My goodness me. Oh, 9:20. Do you know what was funny? I looked at it there and it said, when I first started, it said 10:20 because I hadn't changed it, but it's 9:20, just after, what's that say? Yes, 22 minutes past 9. Tremendous stuff. So, would you like to see some more random pop-ups? Do let me know what is what. And I would quite like to get the name up there to let people know that it's Scottie McCLUE. Now, why did I not do that? That's what I should have done. Bear with me a wee second. I'll put these off so I don't rip them out of their socket. I'll be back with you in a wee second. I'm just going to see what I've got here. I think we've got a wee bit of paper, and that would be good. I'll get that, see if we can get that. Oh! I'm on you. There we are, a wee sheet of paper. And I think if I could write on it, you see, that would do it. I don't know why I didn't do this at the start. And that would have let you all know what was what. But I think that's what we're needing to do, guys, is, get the word out there. And also, if I can see, just what am I doing here? That should still pick up all right. I'll put them back on. Okay, did you lose any sound there? Did anybody lose any sound there? Fantastic stuff. I'll just do a little bit of that. There we are. Tremendous stuff. Good night, everybody. Thank you very much. Thank you for joining us. Excellent. Now, what have I got here? So if I can put, we'll see if this will work. I need to get, obviously, a proper thing to do it. But if I can do this, you see, Something like that, because a lot of people will watch this, you see, and they'll think, who's the old guy, the old bearded guy that pops up on YouTube sometimes? And they know Scottie McCLUE because Scottie McCLUE probably has the better part of a billion fans worldwide that have joined me over the last 30 years, which I think is fantastic. Subscribe to YouTube if you can, please, guys. Very important. There we are. Excellent stuff. So Susan is leaving us there now. Has this gone? I see. Right. So we don't need to do that bit. That's gone. And that should have gone as well. Good. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Just doing the sharing stuff, letting everybody know what's what. Fantastic. And I'll come back on this one here. There's the Facebook. Wonderful. Stephen is on Facebook as well. We like that. Welly Song, you're right. And conduit is a great word I've just learnt. Do you like that one, Welly? Conduit. I think it kind of fits. I'll tell you, Welly, here's one for you. The idea, if you can get exactly the right word for what you're trying to say, and there's nothing more joyful than checking on the dictionary or online or whatever and finding out that the word you've used is even better than you thought it was. So conduit is a good one, I think. And the other thing is I would like McCLUE to not just be a conduit for the arts, but also, because my whole background, as you know, is in arts, but also a catalyst for the arts. So there we go. I watched you on YouTube with a live audience. Have you done many of these shows? No, that one was done for, I've done a lot of live shows, but the particular one you were watching was done for a video. And that video was so successful it outsold Billy Connolly. And on social media, I'd put up the clip from the national press saying Scottie outsells the big un. And somebody said, you couldn't lace the big un's boots. And I said, no, except when it comes to selling videos. So there we go. Wonderful. Bonnet on top of headgear is what I meant. Oh, yes, absolutely, yes. Gordon Robertson, I can see why it was a hoot. Oh, well, what happened was the owners of two of the biggest stores in the country said to me, can you come and sign some? I said, of course. I said, I'll come, I've got a signing on Tuesday and I'll come to you on Thursday. And I was with a friend. We went and had a cup of tea. And then I said, well, we better go round to the store and see if anybody wants to buy one of my videos. I went round to the store and there was a massive queue all the way up the road. And I said, there must be something on. He went, what do you mean something on? This is for you. This is for McCLUE's video. I said, it can't be. He said, it is. So when we got in there, I thought to myself, now, you know when you go to a book signing and the author might be a wee bit snoot and say, thank you for buying the book. Bye-bye, I hope you enjoy it. I thought, no, I can't just do that with a massive queue like this. So I started to shout to them and we were bantering, saying, could you all shut up? I'm trying to remember how to write my name here. And they went, well, we're fed up waiting on you. So it was really, really funny. And those of you who queued to get a video signed by Scottie McCLUE, right, an audience with Scottie McCLUE will remember, and you'll know I am giving you the facts. There we are. So there we go. We sold thousands and thousands of these videos. And I thought I'd phoned up one of the stores and he said, yes, hello, can I help you? I said, I wonder if you can tell me, do you have an audience with Scottie McCLUE in stock? He went, just a moment. I do. I saw it this morning. Yes, we do. I said, excellent. I said, I was just checking. He said, well, can I suggest if you want a copy, you hurry up because there's only one left. Absolutely. And I kid you not, the same happened with the CD, the best of Scottie McCLUE from Manchester. And the CD, I'm not blowing any trumpets here, I'm just telling you, the CD Online, there was one left and a lady bought it. She said, I'm just going to buy that now, Scottie. There were none left. So there you are. An audience with Scottie McCLUE. Yes, hopefully it was a hoot because, as you know, my kind of comedy is just different. You know, that's the top. Brilliant, Scottie. No bother, Count McCLUE. So there you go, guys. I'll get that filled in so that we know what is what. And it will just let people know who's on. Now, let's see what we've got here. Gosh, we've been up here for 40 minutes. I'll have to dash off in a minute. But give me more likes and more subscribes, please. So any subscribers there, please get subscribing. I'll do a bit more sharing. Share with the Twitter. Well, we've done that, haven't we? We did the Twitter. And we'll do the LinkedIn as well. Fantastic stuff. So wonderful stuff, guys. Right. I would better push off. And thank you so much for watching tonight and for joining us. I hope you've enjoyed our little session. We'll do more of them. Ross has just subscribed. Ross, top man. Thank you for subscribing. That is tremendous because it really, really is appreciated. I can tell you. Top stuff. And anybody else who hasn't subscribed, please do. It doesn't cost you a penny. It's an interesting choice of the word subscribe because people are like, what does that mean? No. Doesn't it cost you a penny? And there's a little video to tell you that as well. Fantastic, right? I shall just let everybody know. I'll share that and let everybody know what's what. And there it goes. Wonderful. And you can follow me on LinkedIn. Night Scottie, the goodbye song. Way hey man. Way hey man. Just clearing my throat. Don't worry, you'll not catch anything. Goodbye, everybody. Goodbye. Take care, everybody, as you go. Goodbye, everybody. Auf Wiedersehen. Au revoir. And a cheerio. Ta-ra, my loves. Thanks for watching. And dinky-doo.